The deadline's pushed back, but we have ways to make getting your real ID a reality while at the DMV. Making getting your real ID a reality. I'm Heather Hope at the California DMV. We have tips on how you can get through the line and get this ID well ahead of the now extended deadline.
Americans now have more time to get the real ID. The Department of Homeland Security pushed back the deadline to May 2023, but a spokesperson for the DMV is urging people not to put it off, as that could increase wait times with DMV offices still following pandemic restrictions. News 8's Heather Hope breaks down the real ID requirements.
If you've put off your real ID like I have, it's because you wanted to avoid the lines, the paperwork, all while being in a pandemic. Well, I have tips to make getting your real ID a reality. Dealing with the DMV.
I wish the experience would be a little better. I wish I could just do it all online and not have to come in.
It seems like it should be a lot easier.
Waiting in line for everything, especially now with COVID, you have to have gaps everywhere, so it gets longer.
It's not your favorite place to be, but you must come to the DMV in person in order to get your real ID.
The rules are federal rules, and they have requirements that you have to actually bring in documents and show them to us.
Those documents include proof of identity, such as a passport or birth certificate, something showing your social security number, and 2 proofs of California residency, like a utility bill or your insurance information.
We want you to upload your documents ahead of time so that you don't have to stand there and watch us do it for you, because that just slows the process down.
DMV spokesperson Anita Gore says after filling out the Real ID application online, you'll get a confirmation code to bring to the DMV.
And with your confirmation code, once you've uploaded your documents, you're treated as if you have an appointment.
It worked for Laurel Rathbun.
When I came and the line was wrapped all the way around the building, I was just able to show my code and get in and get out in like 30 minutes.
It still took me a couple hours to get through the Claremont DMV line, even with the emailed code. But after showing it at the tents set up outside, I got a shorter wait time number, as everyone still had to social distance before going inside the DMV office.
Our windows are not 6 feet apart, so we can't keep them all open. So we've been restricted to every other window.
Fewer windows means more waiting.
I think long waits, so I brought my Nintendo Switch here, some headphones, and a lot of water.
Usually someone in front of you is missing something, makes it longer.
Gore says the best times to come are mid-morning, early afternoon, not the first thing in the morning.
I was like, who's going to be at the DMV at 8 o'clock on a Monday morning? Turns out everyone is going to be at the DMV at 8 o'clock on a Monday morning.
But also don't go at the very end of the day.
And I had to go print a document real quick at the Staples across the street, and I got back in line at 4:31, right when they shut the line off at 4:30.
Andrew Petrie first went to the Chula Vista location, checking the current wait times listed on the DMV website.
The wait time said it would be shorter over there. Don't believe the wait time online. That is always incorrect.
Gore says the wait times are a good guide, but you can also use the Get in Line Now option online and sign up your phone number for an alert.
You get a text message from us when you are like 6th or 7th in line saying, okay, come on down.
Just took my picture.
Be prepared if you want a picture-perfect Real ID that you'll have to wear a mask indoors. You take it off for the photo and can quickly add makeup, but you have to put your mask back on. Wait in the checkout line and pay $38 for the Real ID.
And I think probably people had been putting off coming to the DMV as long as they could, and now that things are opening up, I'm sure that was why the long line was longer than it normally is.
Even with the Real ID deadline now pushed back until May 2023, the DMV urges everyone not to wait.
We know that people have a tendency to procrastinate and put off until the last minute. But if you do that, then you're going to force us into situations where we have longer lines and longer wait times.
And another reason you don't want to put off getting your Real ID is that you'll be issued a paper license in the meantime before you're mailed your Real ID officially in the mail. Heather Hope, News 8.